Welcome back to another round of Playing the Wizards with myself, Pallando versus Gandalf. And we're in the untapped phase here in Lorien. Everyone is under Pallando. Under Pallando's direct influence. So we literally have 20 free general influence. And we have a series of things that we would like to do, and we need to do them in order. So first we need to pick up we need to go to a site where information is playable, tap the dwarf, tap the site, pick the map of mithril. If it's ever at Moria, it taps, and then if we ever get it to a dwarf hold, and it is tapped, then the bearer may tap himself. Okay, tap the bearer inside. Okay, yes, okay. Yeah, the bearer taps again, and we can place this card with any non-unique weapon in his company, and it gives the weapon a +3 prowess bonus, but it also gives it a it also gives it 2 more corruption points. So let's think about that real quick. Okay, so if we were to give it to Glamdring, that would make Glamdring +6 prowess. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, a little overkill. But I don't really want to pass weapons around unnecessarily, so, you know, whatever. Overkill is fine. It is going to be an awesome sword. Even better than it already is. Okay, so let's do just that. So we are going to go to the closest information site to Lorien, which is the Dimrill Dell, and it's in Redhorn Gate, which is right where Moria is. So we'll be well on our way. And so long event. Yeah, there are no long events. Okay, so we're off. Double Wilderness, Ruins, and Lair, and we're leaving from a haven. We can draw one, our opponent can draw one. Bomber. And they have a hazard limit of 5, so we'll definitely draw one. Fast Asleep. And then I'm going to play the Mouth of Sauron to bring a card from... let's bring... Oh, yes. The Sleepless Malice should be on, right. Let's bring... I think we bring the Moon is Dead in. I mean, we could also bring a Plague of Whites. But the Moon is Dead is a permanent event, and so that's probably better. Yes. The alternative would be what? We could bring Intagast at home in and make greater items. There's only one greater item, that's the staff. I think we'd rather get Moon is Dead. Okay. Alright, so we're playing Mouth of Sauron to bring Moon is Dead in, and then Chill Dowser. Now they're quite strong. Everyone except Bifur has a great weapon. And so even if we play Moon is Dead, what are we talking about? 4 strikes, prowess 9. Yeah, so if Bifur taps, he's got 5 to beat a 9. Not amazing. And then Chill Dowser allows for following subsequent attacks to get buffed. So I think I will play the Moon is Dead, but I'm not going to play the Chill Dowser. So that's it. They've arrived. We have 8 cards in our hands, so that stays the same. And then over here, I don't think we're going to get Bomber right now. So that brings us back to 9, and we've arrived at the Dimrill Dell. And the automatic attack is Orcs, 1 strike, prowess of 6. I think we can handle that. But who do I want to be? Let's think about this, because the person... Okay, so tap the dwarf in the site. Okay, so the person doesn't remain tapped. But it is two corruption points. I don't want to lose this person either. I mean, Nori could take it. I think Nori or Biffer is probably the best. Nori, Biffer, or Glóin. Actually, Glóin. Glóin could be the one. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to have Oin tap. He gets, he has what? 7 prowess, yeah, 8 prowess, so unless he gets a critical fail, you roll a 5, super, and then I'm going to have Glóin tap to bring in the map to mithril. And that taps the site. Okay, and that's the end of turn, and now we, well, that's not the end of turn. We could, with Pallando, we could tap, and then I want to get King Under the Mountain, Wizard Uncloaked, Farsight, maybe, Dane, maybe, Dane, the Enruined Shield, and let's get Quick Beam, okay. These are going in the discard. Okay, and so that is the now it's the end of the end of turn phase, and we can discard and draw up. I don't think we need to. We're good. And then over here, we can discard and draw up. We don't need Balin. All right, so Gorba at home. Fantastic. Okay, so give me a moment. I'm going to remove the side cards from the discard and shuffle. All right, so now we're over here with this team's turn, and Glorfindel and Goldberry at the Gladden Fields, Bilbo's in Rivendell, and everyone else is at Goblin Gate. Now, we need to go somewhere where information is playable. What's the closest place? Weathertop is 1. So wolves of 6. And then the Worthy Hills is men 1 of 9. 2 of 6, 1 of 9. Who does what? Okay, let's think about this. If I wanted to pull the Rangers are just kind of sitting in my hand, and that's not great. I've currently got 7 unused general influence. So if I were to take that would free up 7 for Gandalf to pull the Rangers. Yeah. That might be what we do. Why don't or I could just take 1 person out from under Gandalf, and that would give him, that would free up 4, and then he could roll. I'd rather just make it more of a sure thing. You never know when a bad roll might come along. So why don't we have Robin and Gildor come out from under Gandalf. And let's go to Bree with this team. And let's go to... So the thing with Weathertop is it's just 2 strikes, prowess of 6, but we know he's playing with that animal deck. Who knows what kind of nasty stuff he could pull out to mess with us and make that and buff that automatic attack. That's a possibility, a distinct possibility. So I'm tempted to go to the Worthy Hills, although then once I've gone there, I can't go back. Okay, maybe we just brave it and go to Weathertop. Oof. Maybe. Well, certainly, yeah, let's certainly keep it secret. And then Bilbo's staying put. All right, so these guys have split up in the way that I like, and then they're going here, they're going here. So I think I'll go with Glorfindel first, so they don't have time to throw down buffs and things. We're going to Weathertop, and if we have to wait a turn to enter the site, we'll just do that. Okay, but we're headed from the Gladden Fields to Weathertop, so we're going from the Anduin Vales to Athradian, so that is Borderlands, and then Triple Wilderness, High Pass, Redour, Athadian. Keep saying Athadian. Okay, so Borderlands, Triple Wilderness, leaving from a ruin and lair, headed to a ruin and lair. We draw one, our opponent draws one. Why do we have 8 cards here? I don't know. We should have 9. Okay. Okay. Something weird is going on, but okay. Okay, so we draw one. All right, our Mouth of Sauron. Okay, so with the their hazard limit is 2, so I can use the mouth to pull. I can hit them with the spiders for sure, or I can, but yeah, at the ruin layers so that Goldberry can't cancel, and I could also use the mouth to bring something. Okay. On the other hand, I could buff a future attack much better if I use the mouth now to get Shelob or Wake of War. Or Full of Froth and Rage. All spider and animal attacks. Okay. Let's do that instead. Alright. I'm gonna play the mouth to bring Full of Froth and Rage back into my hand, and then I'm going to play Full of Froth and Rage. Okay, so there we go. Those are my 2 cards I could play. And they made it. I need to discard something. What will it be? Let's discard Halfling Stealth. Okay. Okay, so Glorfindel has arrived at Weathertop, and Gladden Fields is discarded. It's kind of a bummer. We're discarding 2 of our ring sites. Yeah, we're discarding 2 of our ring sites at the end of our, well, right after we've reshuffled. I should have thought of that. Thought through more carefully. Okay. It's a lot to think about. Okay, so that's done. And then I will move with this team, this company, and we're moving to Bree. Okay, from High Pass to Bree, it's Triple Wilderness. Leaving from a Shadow Hold and headed to a Border Hold. We draw 1, our opponent draws 1. Alright. Ooh, Worm's Bane. Okay. Alright, so we have 1 card we can play, and we can, of course, we can tap Dwar. If we, let's see, they have a wounded character. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 folks, and then this says that all spider and animal attacks receive +2 prowess. So this becomes 4 strikes of 9, And then with Dwar, I could tap becomes a short event that gives +1 prowess to all wolf, spider, and animal attacks until the end of the turn, making it 10. 4 strikes of 10. Don't think I'm gonna really. Well, let's do it. Okay. Tapping Dwar. Okay. Till the end of the turn. Okay, so this can also apply to the automatic attack at Weathertop. Okay, so that makes it a little more appealing. Great. Okay, so we're talking about 4 strikes of 10, and let's see what they do about that. And this is keyed to. This must be keyed to the wilderness. Okay, and we got. Okay, so 4 strikes. And I want to keep Gandalf untapped if we can. So Boromir, Robin, and Gildor will tap. And then I'll leave it up to my opponent where that extra strike goes. Is he going to target down Vitelli? Because, let's see. Boromir, we're talking about a prowess of 8, 5, and 7. Yeah, 5, 7, and 8 to beat 10. So it seems like he might want to. I mean, yeah, because Gandalf's, even if he doesn't tap, he's going to have 5 prowess, so he has a good chance of beating it. Let's put this on Vitelli. We can blow up the Fellowship. That would be very nice. Okay, so Vitelli is wounded, so she has, but with the Fellowship she has prowess. Her prowess is 3, so 3 to beat a 10. Okay, so let's do it. Vitelli first. 3. And she rolls an 11. Wow, okay. Nice. Okay, Boromir. I just said it. Why can't I think? 8. He rolls an 11. All right. Gildor. 7. He rolls a 9. Okay. And then Robin is 5. And he rolls a 5. Oh, good thing we tapped Dwar. All right, good thing we tapped Dwar. So the strike is ineffectual. Robin isn't wounded, but Full of Froth and Rage stays in play. And that is all my opponent has to throw at me, so we've made it to Bree. Okay. And we need to discard down. Yowza. This is... well, I just gotta discard the Chill Dowser. I hate to do it, but everything else is crucial. I want this to help Glorfindel, so he can do something this turn. Okay. And then Bilbo. Bilbo. I am tempted to tap Bilbo to... so I can search the play deck or the discard for a Sage-only card. I'm tempted to tap Bilbo just to bring Marvel's Told in. But then... yeah... maybe not right now because my hand is so tight. We're gonna sort through these rings very soon. Okay. So Bilbo won't do anything on during his movement hazard phase. So now we're at the side phase. Okay. And let's wait a second. Okay. These guys have 9. And now we're at the side phase. Okay, let's do Gandalf first. Gandalf taps to play the Men of Bree. He has 14. He has 7. He rolls an 11. Okay. All right. So we pulled the Rangers of the North. And then Glorfindel is at Weathertop, and he is Sage only at a site with information. No roll is necessary. So he's going to enter the site, and I'm going to play fast asleep. So -1 prowess to 1 automatic attack. Okay, so this would be 2 strikes of 7, but that comes back down to 5. So it's 5. So it's essentially a 1 strike of 6. I mean, he gets a -1 prowess modifier, but it's essentially the same. 1 strike of 6. So Glorfindel doesn't tap. He got an 8. You know, I probably should have kept the Chill Dowser. I didn't really need that. That was probably overkill. I just wanted to be sure. And okay, Glorfindel taps to play the Dwarven Ring of Taylor's Tribe, bringing his prowess up to 10 and his body to 10. And he's got three corruption points, and his whole kit and everything is worth 8 marshalling points. Very nice. Okay, Weathertop is tapped. Ringlore is out. Okay. And then Bilbo during his sight phase. Well, you know, now that I have gone with Glorfindel, maybe I do. During Bilbo's sight phase, he's going to tap the Palantir. Oh, wait. With the bear able to use tap the Palantir. Okay, so he doesn't even tap. Tap the Palantir to, and I'm going to bring, so he does a corruption check. Oh, no. I was really tempting fate. Oh, no. Oh, critical fail. I was really tempting fate, and yeah, so how does this work anyway? Did he do it? And then I guess in the order of it says on the card, so he did it. We did get Ringlore. But Bilbo is discarded along with the ring and the Palantir. Oh man. Snake Eyes, you dirty. Okay, so Bilbo stared into the Palantir too long, and he disappeared on us. Okay, that's sad. Oh well. Okay. Man, Bilbo. All right. Okay. So. Whew. That was a mistake. I should not have done that. I was tempting fate too much. Okay. So we're at the end of turn phase. We can discard 1 and draw up, you know, and Gandalf can just play it, tap to test a ring. I didn't really need Ringlore like that. Oh man. All right, I'm not going to discard anything, but bring our hand up to, it's the mouth again. And Mary. Oh man, I had such a sweet setup there with the ring and Bilbo. Dang it. Well, that's the way it happens sometimes. Okay. And I don't think we want to discard any of these. We could discard one of the Marvels Told. I don't know that we need to, but we're heading into our turn, so I'm happy with this. Okay. I'm happy with this.